Well, hello there, everybody. Guess what? This is the Comedy Thief, and you're watching.
Funny old guys. Yay.
That's what you're walking. Oh, I gotta stop that. There we go. Oh, we're larger now.
Hey, was ist los? Yeah.
It's such an exciting day because you're watching Funny Old Guys. It's a joke-a-thon, and we have a guest humorist.
Jawohl.
What's
Greetings, my children. Yes.
What's the upper part of your leg called?
The upper part of your life.
Who cares? I'm going to introduce Dr. Fatpacker. Say hello there, buddy.
Hey, guten Tag, everybody. So nice to have you with us today. Say.
And below me is our guest humorist for the day. It's Father Pun. Father, say hello to everybody.
Hello, everybody out there in Humorland.
Indeed.
Yeah, you got the wrong brethren. He's Friar Pun.
What did I say?
Father? See, you get so carried away, it's terrible.
I'm that too, but I don't like to talk about it.
Oh, there you go. Yeah.
You mean he raises chickens?
No, he's a friar. Oh.
Okay. Anyway, folks, we tell jokes. This is a joke-a-thon. We're going to do a round the wheel, the mill, and we're going to start right now with Dr. Fatpacker. Tell us a funny joke.
You are really not with it very much today, are you, Comedy Thief? Oh, my goodness. Well, hello, everybody. I'm going to tell you, I had this college pizza boy, delivery boy. He came to the house the other day, and he delivered his pizza, and I paid him, and I said, what's the usual tip? And he says to me, well, this is my first trip here, but the other guys say if I get a quarter out of you, I'll be doing great. When I looked at him, I said, is that so? Well, just to show them how wrong they are, here's $5. And the boy said, thanks to me, and he says, I'll put this in my school fund, yeah? And I go, oh, what are you studying in school? And he smiled at me and he said, applied psychology.
Applied psychology. Excellent. Friar Pun, it's your turn.
Thank you. Well, this is a very special day in history because on this day in 1769, Friar Junipero Serra, he established a mission in San Diego de Alcala, the first settlement in the West. And by doing this, he became the first San Diego Padre.
Oh! Well, you guys remember, you know De Beers, the gem company? De Beers.
Oh, yeah, yes. Yeah, they're from Holland.
Well, here's a little history of De Beers. Their original marketing slogan used to be diamonds for the one you love. Isn't that precious?
Oh, yeah, boy.
And then back in 1960, they changed their slogan to diamonds are forever. You might remember that one, right?
Yeah.
Well, they just changed it last week, and the current one is, here's your damn diamond, shut the hell up. That's what it is. Dr. Fatpacker, it's your turn.
Oh, well, I heard about this businessman, and he was confused about a bill that he had received. So he asked his secretary for some mathematical help. And she says, if I were to give you $20,000 minus 14%, how much would you take off? And she goes, everything but my earrings.
Oh, that's a beauty. That is a wonderful, wonderful joke, right?
She knows her math, I'll tell you.
But I have the secretary's telephone number.
Oh, yeah.
Friar Pun, it's your turn.
Oh, thank you. Well, I just came back from a long trip, and when I came back, I was amazed because our houseplant looks so much better. Okay, and I did it, but it turns out absence made the frond grow hardier.
Oh.
Okay,
guys, I have a song. Ready?
For sure. Ooh.
Oh, I can hardly wait.
Friar Pun, he kind of spilled part of the beans. So here we go. Zippity-doo-dah, zippity-yay. My, oh my, what a wonderful day. Plenty of tequila heading my way.
I think you had some already.
Zippity-doo-dah. I'm drunk.
Why
Dr. Fatbaker, I'm going to fix my hat while you're telling me.
don't you do that? So this lawyer, an engineer, and a mathematician, they were called in for a test. And the engineer, he went in first and he was asked, what is 2 plus 2? And the engineer thought for a while and finally he answered 4. Then the mathematician was called in and was asked the same question. And he thought about it and he said 4.0. Ooh. Oh, and then the lawyer was called in and he was asked the same question. And the lawyer said, what do you want it to be?
For $300 and expenses. Friar Pun, it's your turn.
Well, we had an accident in our genetics lab here.
Whoa.
Yeah, we created a creature that's half dog and half plant. We're going to call it the cauliflower because it's the plant that waters itself.
Oh!
I got that. Did you get that? You laugh
Of course
sometimes,
not. I'm
but he
old.
doesn't get it.
I'm old. Okay, so I got a new job at a fire hydrant manufacturing company.
Ooh,
Great tell.
I love the job except for one thing.
what's
Bus
that?
close.
It's impossible to find a parking space. Get it?
Oh,
Dr. Fatbacker.
Oh, this teacher was talking to little Johnny one time, and she says, little Johnny, give me a sentence using the word geometry. And little Johnny goes, a little acorn grew and grew until it finally awoke one day and said, gee, I'm a tree.
Oh, that's beautiful.
That's a lot cleaner than little Johnny usually happens.
You've got to be careful, little Johnny, I know.
Ah.
There, Friar.
well, first I need to interrupt with an important public service announcement.
Oh,
Yeah, it's just this just in from the American Procrastination Society. They want to wish everybody a happy July 4th.
oh, that's very nice of them.
Yeah.
In
July 4th, 1998, to be precise.
Oh, there you go.
In Chicago, what
Yeah.
are the 3 most common statements or questions? You know what they are?
No.
Oh, pray tell.
Number 1, can you tell me where to get a taxi in Chicago? Number 2, can you show me the way to the stadium? And number 3, don't worry about it. It's only a flesh wound.
Oh,
Oh,
oh, ouch.
oh,
Go ahead there, doctor.
Oh, yeah, I'm telling you. So this young man, in his youth, he professed his desire to become a great writer. You know, then asked to define great, he said, I want to write stuff that the whole world will read, stuff that people will react to on a truly emotional level, stuff that will make them scream, cry, howl in pain and anger.
Wow.
Yeah, he works for Microsoft now writing error messages.
oh.
Okay, guess what, Friar Pun?
Yes.
This is your last joke for the video. Go ahead.
Okay. Did I ever tell you about a Black Bart?
No.
No, pray tell.
Well, it seems a long time ago in the Wild West. Everybody was in the saloon having a good time. Suddenly somebody ran into the saloon and said, you better run, Black Bart's coming to town. And everybody ran, except this one mangy old dog that just laid there in the middle of the street. Black Bart rode in, looked at the dog and said, move it, dog. But the dog wouldn't budge. He nudged it with his foot and he said, move it, dog. Dog just stayed there. Kick the dog.
Ooh.
The dog didn't flinch. Finally, Black Bart, he takes a 6-shooter and he draws a bead on the dog's foot. Bang! And the dog gets up and goes, runs away. 4 years go by. Nobody's heard from the dog ever since. Until one day at the saloon, the piano's playing and everybody's drinking, and suddenly the doors open up. And in comes the dog. Only he's walking on his hind legs. And he's got a black vest. And he's got a black belt with 2 six-shooters. And he's got black boots and a big black hat. And he stands up and he goes to the bar, puts his paw down. Bartender comes over and says, "What do you want? You want some whiskey?" Dog just shakes his head.
Ah.
"You want some beer?" Dog just shakes his head.
Ah.
"What exactly is it you want, stranger?" And the dog gets his hat back and says, "I'm looking for the man who shot my paw."
Oh, get it there, doctor.
Took him 4 years. Oh my goodness.
Oh my goodness, yes. Well, anyway, we're done with the jokes, but we're not done because we have a point of conversation now just between the three of us. Dr. Fatpacker, what the heck is our point of conversation for today?
Val, I thought of this just the other day, and let's say that your parents, they were astronomers, or even yourself was an astronomer, and they wanted to name you after a planet. What do you think your name would be? What would you like your name to be as a planet? Friar Pun, what do you say about that?
Well, I think they'd name me Mercury because I think they could afford it.
Oh, very good. How about you, Comedy Thief?
Well, I had one idea at the beginning, but I dismissed it. Okay, so the first name I picked was Twinkle Twinkle, but it sounded way too girly. So I would be called. This is a really manly name. You can call me Big Borealis.
Ooh.
Oh, that's very good.
How
That was
about you,
very
Dr.
quick
Fatpacker?
thinking there. Well, I was going to say Mercury also, but I was going to say that, Mercury is used in thermometers.
Yes.
Mhm.
They named me Mercury because I was so hot.
Oh,
So hot. Get it, folks? Oh my gosh. Well, anyway, we're done. We're out of here. Thanks very much for. Oh, wait. I almost forgot. Dr. Fatpacker, we invite a very famous celebrity to be on our very next video. Who are we inviting?
Oh, well, I thought that maybe we should invite that great leader of pirate ships, Johnny Depp.
That is a great idea. So, Johnny Depp, we want you to check in at funnyoldguys@gmail.com because you, Johnny, are going to be on our very next video. It's wonderful. But if you don't check in 24 hours, Johnny, guess what? You're going to end up in the trash bin. So, this is the Comedy Thief. We steal everything you see and hear today. Pass it along to Dr. Fatpacker for his goodbye and his farewell.
Now, off Vita saying, everybody, listen, before you go, if you would please check down below and subscribe. That would be very nice. Indeed, appreciate it, Oh, and also, suppose you have some friends that you would like to have them listen to Funny Old Guys also. You can do that by sending us a email at funnyoldguys@gmail.com, and we will send you some of these fancy dancy, oh, there it is, business cards when it has our YouTube address on the bottom there. And I think that would be very nice, and you'd enjoy it. Choose.
And that's it. So everybody say goodbye. Say goodbye. Everybody say goodbye.
But wait, you're going to let Friar
We'll
Pun
see
say
you.
goodbye? You're going to let Friar Pun say goodbye
Hey,
on his own? Or
I didn't let him say goodbye, did I?
no, you
oh.
did not,
Well, there's a song about that. I never can say goodbye.
Oh, yeah. Never can say
Say
goodbye.
All right, here. Doctor,
What's
what's his name? Friar Pun. Friar Pun, say goodbye to the boys and girls.
Goodbye, everybody. It's been so much fun to be with you.
Okay, everybody wave. Everybody wave. Come on there, Friar. We'll see you down the road.